Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome from Whitley Bay as the Warriors are back on home ice taking on the Nottingham Lions. I'm Adam Atman, and joining me as always is Dan Ord. Dan, how's it going, my friend?
Going good, Adam. Tonight it's a bit of a less of a crowd than last week, but still a good turnout. The Lions in the Wigwam tonight. I know they're fielding quite a young team, which they normally do, but they are developing side. And I know they've got some resilient goaltenders. They normally put up a good show, so the Warriors will be looking to take this one tonight, but they'll have surprise when they pass the Lions, and it should be a good game.
Yeah, there's only a couple of players, I think, over the age of 20, so like you say, there's a very youthful looking lineup. For Warriors, same lineup as last week. Dean Holland still on his vacation, but it was a strong enough team to beat Billingham last week, and well, let's hope for the same this evening.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great team performance last week. I mean, Billingham didn't turn up at all, to be fair. Must have had too much Christmas pudding, but yep, the Warriors put them to bed in style. I mean, most of the hard work done in the first period. So, yep, I think they'll hit the Lions hard tonight. And like I say, a lot of young heads on the bench, but they've got three strong lines there, so we'll see how they do.
Warriors with a big cut back there. It's going to force Walker back here. And Richie Lawson just touching that one up nicely. Greetown's can't quite control on this slick ice surface, and the Lions have scored. And right from the opening shift, it's the Warriors who fall behind. And the Lions with a shock lead here, and that's exactly what we said, Dan. Don't take it rightly as Cameron Pywell gets the breakthrough.
Yeah, definitely the Warriors tried to break it out there, just couldn't receive the pass for the breakout. It's fallen nicely to the Lions player, and he's stuck it away coolly between the five holes. So
Harley keeps it in, dumps it back off, and that will allow Ben Richards to return to the bench as Phil Edgar comes out. Warriors trying to go on the near side with Callum Watson. Good goaltending though. Harley, shot from distance again, and another smart stop by the man who's in on loan from the Hull Jets.
Some good forechecking by the Lions there. They're not allowing the Warriors to break it out with any ease, and people are trying to either have to carry it out or the long Hail Mary pass, which isn't working for the Warriors at the moment. Yeah,
that's right. And another thing, it's normally the Warriors who get off to such a fast start, as we've seen in the last couple of home games here. But taste of their own medicine here as Sean Kipping almost gets his first goal of the season. Deflected shot, I think, just an inch wide of that. In fact, Greetown's is third on that list, so you got the top three scorers for the Warriors all out on the ice. Edgar back to Harley fires. I think that came off the goal frame there, came back out, and a sprawling stop by Bowater, but great opportunity that for the Warriors.
Yeah, good shot by Harley from the point. It was a good save initially, but it took a deflection, a wicked deflection. Actually, it looked like it was going to loop over the goalkeeper's head into the goal.
As Walker loses his foot in there, just blows a tyre at centre ice. Greetowns will come across. Puck just doesn't seem to be working for the Warriors this evening. We're not getting the bounces so far. Costa Campbell fires. That's in the back of the net, and Big Ben strikes one.
Yeah, what a beautiful shot there. Nice vision from Egg out of the corner. Picks Campbell. Campbell has a little touch and just looks up, pings it right into the top corner. No stopping that one in off the underside of the bar, and that's ones each. Yeah,
that was exactly what the Warriors needed then. 10:05 to go in this opening period. They've tied it up here. Can't keep that one in, the Warriors, so the Lions will then come on the counter here. Maddock will come across, goes with him into the corner, cut back, but well defended by the Warriors, and now they're looking to get a breakout, but Lions doing all they can to keep it in. Now it will come free for Edgar. Finlayton's open on the far side. Edgar's going to go alone, slots it home, and Phil the Frill gives the Warriors a lead, and having been a goal down for most of this period, now find themselves 2-1 up, just like that.
Yeah, it was a good break by the Warriors. Come up, it was Edgar, he was looking for the pass across the ice. The Lions defenseman did well to block out the pass, and he's just took it on his own on the backhand and just nipped it in and in the post.
Yep. Like you say, it just gives them a breather. I mean, not what you want, of course, if you want to try and make that line change, but the rest is a few seconds rest at least is something. Campbell looking to fire this one home, and Big Ben strikes two. Scratch my back with a hacksaw. It's Warriors 3, Lions 1.
Yeah, Campbell's got the bit between his teeth now. He curls around behind the net, comes out in front, and he's shot through a crowd. I think it's beat the goalkeeper through the 5-hole, but Campbell's definitely sniping tonight. He's looking probably going for a hat-trick. I think he's on his second already, is he?
Yeah, he is, and set up Phil Edgar, so he's on a 3-point game already in this opening period. It's now Warriors 3, Lions 1, after the Lions had given the Warriors such a scare in those opening 9 or 10 minutes. Taking out early lead. Warriors seemingly turned it around with 3 quick goals. That's been gloved there by Palmer. He'll chase his own rebound. Boyle quite aggressive off his line there, and he needed to be.
Yeah, it was a good take by, I think it was Palmer, you said, and
Yep.
he palmed it down to the floor and skated onto it. Good breakaway, and Boyle with a good save. So, yep, good bit of play there. Some good passing play, quite patient play, but no end result just as yet.
That's right, that one banks off the boards just behind the goal, but great opportunity for the Warriors.
Yeah, Callum Queenan from the high slot just put it over the top. And Ross there with a shot from the point, a good save by the Lions keeper, but another good bit of pressure by the Warriors, and they're definitely looking for that 4th goal before the end of the period.
You would certainly think so. There's Douglas back to behind the net with Queenan. And then Kippin, he's trying to stab this one home. Kippin, I thought it might have gone in for a second there, but referee quick to wash that out. Still in play, the puck. Queenan cut back for Finlayson, who fires it home, deflected, but over the top of the bar. And then Finlayson again, another follow-up shot. Queenan trying to stab it home, and that will do it then. And quite an interesting 20 minutes that really, wasn't it?
Every time Nottingham turn up, they've always got a decent goalkeeper in the goal, but it's to be understandable after the amount of shots they face in the game.
Yeah, exactly. As the shot comes in from Reitans, yeah, who'd come up from the back. It was a lovely flowing move from him. As Queenan will gather now deep in his own zone, sends it across to Gary Walker, the former Durham Dragons player. Doesn't get a lot of ice time, but he's been switched back to defence for this evening.
Yeah, he's had a few shifts tonight.
He has, yeah, and on a regular pairing with Roland Reitans. As Campbell gets it back to Edgar, who fires into the back of the net, and Phil Lafrill gets his 2nd of the evening. I've seen that fish before.
Yeah, on the short-handed as well, like we were saying, Adam. The Warriors don't look too bad when they go short-handed against this Lions side. It was a good bit of pressure, but it's come out of the high slot, and Edgar's just sniped it straight in the bottom corner.
Big number 13, who represents one of the more senior players on this Lions side. One of only 2 players, I think, who doesn't have a face gauge, so that will tell its own story, I think.
Yeah, it's his defensive partner, number 2, or number 3. He's the other one without the face gauge.
Jamie Hobble, yeah, and the Warriors have scored. Keep those kippers out of my kitchen. I think it's Phil Edgar again, Phil Lafrill with the hat-trick.
Well, that's pretty much
Or is it? No, I think it's Noel Ryder, is it?
That was a bad way for the goalkeeper to be beat.
It is Edgar, apologies.
Yeah, the goalkeeper beat by a terrible deflection there, nothing he could do, and it's I feel a bit sorry for him with that one because he's played so well.
There's Callum Watson looking to get a cut back here. Too much mustard on that one. It will force Gary Walker to retreat. 6.5 minutes left in this second period. A very fast moving period as it's Warriors 5 Lions 1. Jordan Barnes tries to get out wide to Richards, who slips it through, and the baby-faced assassin has scored. Shave my face with a rusty razor. It's 6-1.
Yeah, Richards stuck it away nicely underneath the goalkeeper there. I mean, he did stack his pads up well. I thought he had stopped it at first, but he managed to trickle underneath him.
And we'll see what his timeout does to the Lions. As Josh Maddock just caught asleep there. And he's through in on goal here, the Lions. Can they finish? Good recovery stop from Jordan Boyle, but a great breakaway there by Harry Hopkins of the Lions. But it all came from a blunder there by Josh Maddock, and well, he just looked asleep as that pass went under his stick, didn't it?
Yeah, he attacked with speed there, and it was a good poke check by Boyle, who lost his stick in the process, but it was enough to put the Lions player off.
That one was set up nicely to Finlayson from Ryder. Now it's brought back out. Again, a little bit scrappy just outside the Lions bench in the Lions zone. Edgar, and he got a shot away. He will. That's his 4th goal of the night. Scratched my back with a hacksaw. It's 7 goals to 1.
Yeah, some clever play there by Edgar. He looked up. Number 55 for the Lions defence was in the middle, blocking off the pass for Campbell, and he gave the old dummy as if he was going to pass it across, and then slipped it in the bottom corner. Good finish, and it's a 7-1 game.
Another goal this evening. He's watched his 2 line mates get 6 of the Warriors' 7 goals this evening. He'd love a goal himself, I'm sure. Murray just well defended there, though. And that one is fired home by, was it Campbell or was it Edgar? I think it was Campbell with his hat-trick marker. So Big Ben strikes free.
Yeah, nice quick snap of the wrist by Murray from the high slot there. It was a good save initially, but Campbell just pounced on the rebound and put it right up where Mama keeps the peanut butter. No stopping that one, and it's a 8-1 game to the Warriors.
Johnson across to Ben Richards. Sends it over to Queenan. Johnson from distance shoots and then followed in by the baby-faced assassin Ben Richards, who gets goal number 9 this evening.
I think it's his second of the evening as well. So
it is, yeah.
Good shot by Johnson through a crowd. Actually, kick save out straight onto Richards' stride, and he just took it away with a snapshot. And yep, good finish. That's a 9-1 game.
Harley going to get a shot away, deflects away. You think it's been quite a battle actually for him just to get to his stages. That one is fired home by Greetans, who does finally get his goal for this evening, and that takes him up to number 7 for every season. So spasiba Rollins.
Yeah, good setup by Queenan from behind the goal there. Greetans sniping in from the point right into the high slot, and it was an easy finish in the end.
Now Finlayson slips it forward. Watson couldn't quite gather it. It was a poked check clearance by the Lions D with 4.5 minutes to go. Warriors 10, Lions 1. Tip forward, and Finlayson gets his goal now as well. And they're just rattling them in now, aren't they?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it lay terribly for the backup goalkeeper there. Finlayson just strided straight onto it. He had the full of the net to pick his spot. And finished it well. 11-1.
And that will do it then. An 11-1 win for the Warriors. And first 9 or 10 minutes were quite difficult for the Warriors to break them down, but after that, plain sailing really.
Yeah, I think that early goal by the Lions caught the Warriors off guard a little bit, and they just didn't get themselves together for the first few minutes after that.